Just a boat ride away by pump boat, one gets an enchanted allure of this exotic island, stretching 1,000 kilometers wide, known as Malamawi Island.
Dili man assign nyo kay for Twitch.
Bonito ang lugar din Malamawi, especially ang Mabi.
For years, Malamawi White Sand Beach has lured visitors into this enchanting seascape. Given time, it will open its doors to greater tourist influx, who will marvel the jewel across the seas.
Cruise and visit White Sand Beach right here in Malamawi Island and see the difference. Explore Zamboanga, explore Matay. We have this feature on VTR as Daytime Zamboanga celebrate another anniversary.
Were dispatched to Sulu last Saturday to coordinate with the authorities in the area.
The Archbishop Francisco Cruz says, bidding you all felices Pascua again for next year y un próspero año nuevo. Muchas gracias. In 1994, the 30-minute news program Dateline Zamboanga brought to the airwaves, giving Zamboanga City a share in informing the citizenry, using the first ever teleprompter and Amiga video poster 4000. In 1995, the news presentations were sustained by in-depth reportages designed to higher heights of broadcast journalism. Yet, there's more to Dateline Zamboanga than the news itself. As we move on, we commit ourselves to better serve you, the people of Zamboanga.
Tomorrow, Dateline Zamboanga, and to your dear televiewers, muchas gracias for your continued patronage.
On behalf of the men and women of Daytime Zamboanga, we bid you a very happy fiesta. I'm Jennifer Kwan.
And I'm going prima ko, muchas gracias, y vaya con Dios. Events and Places was launched on May 1st, 1995. And through the years, we've given you feature stories about Zamboanga and its neighboring shores. 1997 has been a very bountiful year for PEP. We begin with Earth Notes. Our biggest stories of them all was our Taganok Turtle Island adventure, plus the very rare underwater footages of Zamboanga shores. I'm Ben Climacco, inviting you all to reminisce and learn. The largest green turtle rookery. One need not be a student of ornithology to study birds, but surely one can learn about caring for God's beautiful creatures. In this Alfaro collection, who on their own cannot survive the harshness of the wilds. For Dateline Zamboanga, I'm Ben Climacco with Jonathan Ma reporting. To do something about the environment. It's never too late, and we have a share to do in saving our Mother Earth. For Dateline Zamboanga, I'm Ben Climacco with Edward Bergonia reporting.
This portion was brought to you by Zamboanga Memorial Gardens, the park that will
be able to keep these souvenirs to remind us of the bounty and the richness of our land. Coming up next are fruitful stories.
in Upper Pasunanca is more than 10 kilometers away from the city proper. Entry to this fruit haven is via the Manzanana, the Anabes, Siwaki. The manor bears fruit once a year from June to September. Residents who grow vegetables and play in the wild. It has provided for its people in the years to come and will continue to do so in the coming years. Reporting for Dateline Zamboanga, I'm Maribel Climacco with Jonathan Ma. It takes a creative entrepreneurial skills to earn extra money nowadays. One such way is selling mangoes. It takes a trained eye to spot a mango tree whose leaves are dark green to induce fertility by spraying. Of people in the year that was 1997. Hostilities in Basilan in 1972, a new Yakan settlement was established for evacuees 7 kilometers away from the city. Calarian became a new Yakan living center where women continued to because they're the angels, the messengers and the agents of God, but they also have to focus on the one and only God. Guardian angels help us by praying for us, protecting us from harm, and inspiring us to do good. They watch over us from birth to death. May we always acknowledge our guardian angels around us, watching over us day in and day out. For Dateline Zamboanga, I'm Ben Climacco with Jonathan Ma reporting. This portion was brought to you by Zamboanga Memorial Gardens, the park that will capture the woman of Christ. Coming up next are Christmas stories, featuring people whose lives has touched us, teaching us care, compassion, and love for our fellow men this Christmas and always.
Pasko na sinta ko, hinahanap kita.
Spread the neighborhood.
Ito.
Nga naman.
Ay, mga bata pelikulan. Mga dagko, mga bata, wala peligro na.
Walay peligro.
Mga delikado. Sa Gandel, kuhan kami, dangon, entrada.
We have come to the end of another year, and we thank God for all the gifts He has given us this year. We pray that in the coming years we will continue to give you the best in people, events, and places. From all of us, here's wishing you a bright, blissful, and a peaceful 1998. I'm Dave Limaco. Muchas gracias y vaya con Dios. Cheers.
Encounter with soldiers in Limaong Island early this morning. The bandits are believed to be members of the 35-man gang who robbed passengers of a bus at Marangan weeks ago. After robbing the passengers, the armed men burned the bus along the highway. Soldiers were able to track the criminals to Limaong Island. Jonathan Mau with the details.
Bandits were killed while scores of others were wounded in an early morning firefight at Limaong Island, Bitali. Elements of the Army Special Forces Unit under Captain Peter Reyes proceeded to the area after receiving intelligence reports that the bandits responsible for the bus burning incident at City of Marangan the other week were hiding at the island. The government forces
Battalion and security personnel of the Cotabato Timber Company in Buldong, Maguindanao yesterday. A 3-hour firefight resulted to the killing of at least 5 rebels and several others wounded. The attack yesterday, as believed, was part of a series of attacks on